Podcast. Hey, and welcome to the Unnamed Podcast.
I thought we already did the intro.
No, we haven't done the intro yet.
I thought it was recording 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The intro.
It's not an intro, that's to get it all in sync.
I don't know that.
1, 2, 3.
So we've been trying to get a podcast going for about a week now, and every time we plan it, it just, doesn't seem to happen.
It just crumbles like a cookie.
It crumbles like a cookie. So it's about time we got it going. So we've got in some experts for the podcast, which so we'll go through and introduce ourselves. Okay, we'll go through and introduce ourselves. I'm Ethan Costello.
Who goes second?
You can go, Riley.
Oh, I'm a bit stage frightened.
Let's let me
I'll
go.
just let the audience get to know me over time.
Okay, I feel like that's a fun idea.
No, you got to
I'll do that
introduce,
too.
we at least know names. I mean,
No,
come on.
Everyone knows my name now. You've said my name like 20 times since we started recording.
Just say your name.
I'm Jazzy Sloth. I don't feel comfortable using my real name.
Yeah. I don't want no 40-year-olds trying to get me in the bum.
Okay, so we're here with Ethan, Riley, and Sam.
Oh dear.
And yeah, we've currently got a unnamed podcast. Have you guys got any names for it? Because I got no idea.
Well, they can't. Are you asking me or the audience?
You.
I've never.
How would the audience respond to me right now?
Well, that's what I was confused about.
I thought this was going live on Twitch, to be honest.
I thought, yes, so did I. I thought we were doing some shit.
All right, Riley, come on.
I find this
names
very
for the podcast?
unprofessional.
Have you guys got any names?
Professional.
Right.
It's tacky
Of course,
and
I've got a
lame.
name. What do you think?
Go,
Do
what's-
you reckon
Call it tacky and lame.
Do you reckon I just drove here all the way to my office in the city just to give no names and not in my house?
I feel like that's some Drake lyrics.
They weren't Drake lyrics. I just wanted to sound rich and like I have a proper job.
Oh, I thought it was like some rap. Yo,
Do you think I ran all this way through the 6 with my bitches without a name?
That's a good one. I should have said that.
Oh, do you think
Yep. Just stop. Stop there.
podcast?
This is his last game too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Should have gone for those extra points.
I'm disappointed that Hodges was at 99 career tries, and the 100th, I really wanted him to score it in his grand final, but he didn't.
Has he only gotten 99 tries?
Not since he started, maybe
What a
12
shit
years
cunt.
ago. He's got. Oh wait, okay.
No, I love him, but he's just, what the hell? He's a shit player.
So yeah, he's only at 99 tries.
Well, yeah,
but I was
he's not
hoping.
getting any further, is he? What do you mean he's
No,
only
he's
at
not.
it? It's like,
He's retired.
that's it. He only was at 99 tries, you fuck.
What are you trying to say? I'm really
I'm
confused.
trying to say that get your freaking grammar right. You don't even know.
Bloody
Oh.
well.
You don't even know how to speech.
Wait, so Walking Dead tonight?
Wait,
Nah, spoilers. I didn't see it,
we
mate.
don't know.
Oh,
Well, you know about it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't think
okay,
he
so
died. I doubt he died.
spoilers, Glenn
I
died.
refuse to believe.
I was watching the. It was a bit emotional, but I didn't cry like I normally do in the Walking Dead when someone dies.
I cried at the dinner table. Ethan and Dan and my parents saw that. Yeah, that's how embarrassing.
He was crying at the dinner table. Mum went and gave him a tissue and a hug.
Oh, that is fucking beautiful.
Well,
But,
I'm actually starting to tear up again. I'm not even kidding.
So yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so the guy shot himself, Nick, who Glenn should have killed ages ago, being a selfish prick, and then he died and landed on Glenn, which has toppled them over into the herd of walkers.
Like, there's a shit ton of walkers, can't. Like, take what you
Yeah.
think is big and times that by like 10, say, and that's how big it was.
So there was like 30 walkers.
It was like literally over 100.
Okay, maybe. Anyway, so the next
Do you
scene.
Alright.
Go.
Do you reckon maybe his the old mate that died
Herschel.
and landed on top of
Oh,
Nick?
I
Yeah,
was-
Herschel. Old Stumpy.
Oh, Herschel, yeah.
Yeah, do you reckon he maybe disguised Glenn a bit, and they went for his body instead of Glenn's, so Glenn could be still alive?
Yeah.
Herschel died
Not
3 or
talking about
7.
Herschel here, buddy. Not talking about
No,
Herschel.
yeah.
That's what we're thinking is because
Because Nick fell on top
you never
of Glenn.
saw him die.
Yeah, shut up. Nick fell on top of Glenn, right? All you see, it's like the camera's on a very low angle, so it makes it look like the walkers are eating Glenn right at his chest. But
Yes.
you can see the camera's on an angle because when it goes onto the top view, they're like, it looks like they're eating him down like near his stomach or dick. So it's like, so I think, I don't know, they haven't clearly showed that it was
No.
him
Yeah.
They
getting
haven't
in.
clearly
They-
shown that he died. And
They've probably done it on purpose just to...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
but
we're talking
in,
about
through that, it could have been Nick's guts thing,
Yeah.
as we said.
But I
And
don't
in the Talking Dead, they were they do the memoriam thing for everyone or all the walkers who died, and
All the
Glenn
walkers.
wasn't shown.
all the walkers. God, that's,
All the
that's a
walkers,
lot of
yeah.
fucking walkers.
And Glenn wasn't shown in that memoriam because it's not confirmed whether he's dead or not.
Yeah, but
And-
slut, listen.
Isn't it only for walkers?
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
that's
for
what I'm confused.
everyone who died.
Do you mean?
Oh, well, probably should have specified that
Do you-
buddy, before you said
Do you mean
thought I did
characters?
walkers.
Like, is that what you mean?
Characters or walkers, so like you'll have walkers that they kill in the bush, and then in the memoriam thing they'll be called bushwalkers, and then anyway, it's pretty anyway. So they didn't show Glenn. They showed Nicholas, but they didn't show Glenn.
Really?
So and then
Oh.
let me quote something here. If you guys want to ramble on for a bit, let me find this quote.
Wait, Sam.
All right. Hey, Riley.
Hey, how was your day, mate? I was just a bit
Yeah,
curious.
no, it was all right, mate. Yeah, no, yeah, she was all right.
How's Senna?
Hey, Riley. Oh, yes. Hey, Riley, have you played, let me just check what game I'm playing here on my phone. Bloody CSGO Case Simulator.
Oh no, but
You played that?
Nate and Dan were obsessed with that little slut.
Yeah, well,
They would-
I got it on Friday. And,
Just-
Friday night I got a knife. Saturday morning I got a knife.
No.
And, yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
If only I knew its value.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It took you long
Quote
enough.
by
That conversation was getting
showrunner.
awkward.
It was.
The showrunner Scott M. Gimple said, "Dear fans of The Walking Dead, this is a hard story to tell, and when we were planning to tell, we knew our friends at The Talking Dead would be talking to you about it, and
Talking.
knowing you'd be all talking and feeling and commiserating. I knew we should say something about it, lest our silence say something we didn't mean to say or not to say.
Talking.
So I'll
Yeah,
say
yeah,
this.
all I got from that is talking.
Yeah,
There's more.
I feel like there should be a few more talkings just for the fun
There's
of
more.
it.
There's more. So I'll say this. In some way, we will see Glenn. Some version of Glenn
Oh, he's
or parts
obvious-
of Glenn again. Either in a flashback or in current story to help complete his story.
Okay, alright.
So he's either dead, alive, or a walker.
He's probably a walker.
so they've
They'll
left
probably
it
see
wide
him by
open.
like the end of the season when they're killing shits under him at Alexandria. They'll probably see him there as a walker.
I think Alexandria's coming to an end and a lot sooner than that.
I don't. I'm starting to get pissed off. I thought there'd be at least at Alexandria. Fuck! I keep fucking it up. Alexandria for like a season at least. They've been
No.
there for like 4 episodes.
In the comics, they're in Alexandria for like 3 or 4 comics.
How long
Things
is that?
and
What's
the wolves
times-
come and take everyone. And spoiler, Carl gets shot in the comics, right through the head, but he doesn't die somehow.
Yeah,
he,
he survives.
he loses an eye and half his head's missing.
Yeah,
So I'm
boy,
gonna-
shut up. Wait, don't the Wolves beat Glenn's face in with a baseball bat in the comics?
Yes. So that brings up the other question: are they going to do that? Because Glenn has picked up a lot of baseball bats in the last season. So
Has he?
yeah, he has. There's one episode where it's his weapon, the whole thing, and I'm like, that's what he's going to get killed with, but he didn't. But my question is, are they going to follow the comics, or are they?
I don't know. That's interesting because last season, I remember I was watching it with you. It must have been the last episode. And we thought the whole episode, we thought that Glenn was going to die.
Because he had the
And
baseball
then
bat.
one of the situations,
Yeah.
that came up in the comics, and we were like, oh, fuck, this is it, Glenn's dead. And then he didn't. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I remember
Didn't.
that.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's I really got no idea. But I'm hoping they complete his story. Probably the mid-season finale's my guess. They'll keep it.
But-
They won't do
Good.
anything next week about it.
Oi,
Although next
guys,
week
you know
is
what?
a
I'm like,
next week's an hour and a half episode.
well, it's actually just an hour because we have no
No, it's
ads.
Yeah, but it's a 90-minute one.
Yeah, but we only have that's with ads, mate. They did the same last year. I think it was for either the finale or the last couple episodes. Like
The
one of them.
opening episode this season was an hour and a half. So
No,
it's
it
1
wasn't.
hour
It was
for us.
just over an hour. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
little
that's
ginger
an
cunt.
with you can't be saying that word.
I'm sorry.
Um,
You pissed me off that much. I can't help it.
Anyway,
swear.
I had a good
Saying
point
cunt.
before, and now I don't remember.
Yeah, because you started being Ranger and taking over the bloody microphone like you do.
Okay, well,
Because everything's about you, huh, Ethan?
oi, calm down. Anyway, so
Oi.
the other thing I was going to say is, did you notice how Rick got that massive cut on his arm?
Yeah, oi.
Yeah.
Was that when he accidentally sliced himself with the machete?
Yeah, that was it. When they
Yeah.
So,
when those zombies sort of.
in the comics, Rick doesn't have a hand because the governor cut it off.
Oh shit! Yeah. Maybe he's
Who
like
lost-
lost all control to his hand now. Oh no, but he was still using it. I think for the radio or some shit.
Did the governor lose his hand? I don't remember.
No, the governor
no,
just
I
lost
don't
his
think so, no.
eye.
The guy, the other guy, lost his hand.
Who?
Merr.
Yeah, Mel. That's
Sorry.
it.
Well, lost his hand. But so I'm thinking because of Rick's cut, that could lead into him losing his
Like
hand.
an infection. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I was
Which-
like reading over this thing, right? You know how everyone just loves Glenn because he's just a badass and everything, right?
Mm.
He's just cool.
Yeah.
And everyone just loves him because he's Asian and he's like, since episode 1 of season 1, everyone knows him from, right? Anyway, I was
Yeah.
reading
Like
over
badass.
that, like, people are doubting that he'd go out like that because, that's not a heroic death there. He got pushed down pretty much.
That's a very good point too. I didn't think
and,
of that.
like,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
Merle went out with a heroic death. And
Yes, but it doesn't
And
have to
Merle
be
was
heroic.
Like the shittest of cunts. Though.
And
It
Beth went out with a heroic death. But I guess
Yeah.
if they're not looking at it that way, I guess it is kind of realistic that you don't have to be a hero to, you don't die a hero all the time when
You
you're
could
a good
die
person.
stupidly from just that.
Yeah.
Like, how stupidly did he die? That was nothing. That was him basically tripping over.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know he could have just pushed him once he shot himself. Like he was too caught up in the moment and just let it take him.
so I vote that Glenn is not dead yet, but he will die. But I don't think
Yeah.
he's dead right now.
Nah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. I just can't see any way around it. Like they can't just kill Glenn off like that, and
No.
unless they're starting like. Ever since I started watching Game of Thrones, it feels like Walking Dead's more inspired off Game of Thrones just to kill off the main characters now. Like, I'm starting to feel like Rick's coming to an end. Not just because
No,
of...
Rick. They won't kill Rick because we woke up in this world with Rick. I don't think they'll kill Rick.
Yeah, but that's what
Maybe
that's what
they're
everyone's
starting
to
to wind
think.
it down.
The
Because...
show. Where would the show go without Rick? Rick's the guy who keeps him going. Rick's the guy.
That's it.
who-
Maybe they're starting to wind the show down.
Rick makes no. They want to go 10 seasons. I've read, but
Really?
Well, they can keep going as long as the comic keeps going. They can keep going.
Yeah, that's true.
But I've read like Rick makes the decisions of who dies, who lives, whereas people like Morgan, are think about humanity and wanting to save it, so they don't kill people. That's why I think Rick will survive, and I reckon Morgan will die
Yeah.
as well.
I see... Think about it like this. No one really would care about Morgan if he didn't, like... It's not that people care about him because he saved Rick. People just care
He
about
hasn't
him...
been.
People care about him because we've known him since season 1. That's the only reason people really
Yeah,
care about
it's-
Morgan.
yeah.
I don't care about him at all. If he died, I wouldn't care because he hasn't been part of the show every episode in and
Yeah,
out.
that's true.
I'd be a little sad because
Whereas-
like he did get Rick his life together, but the thing is that
Rick would have survived without him.
yeah, oh yeah, true. But I'm just sad that like, I don't want Morgan. I just wish Morgan was more like what's it called?
Involved.
No,
Badass.
badass. Yeah, exactly. I want him to
Yeah.
be like Rick, not like I like Rick's craziness to be honest. Everyone
But you know what's
hates it.
funny? It's Rick is becoming Shane and the
yeah.
governor,
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
but he's realised that that's the only way to survive.
except Rick's more lenient. You know, what I mean, he'll give people a very slight chance.
I'm
Even though
looking
he's
forward
like,
to
I don't take chances
I'm look-
anymore. He does.
I'm looking forward to Carl dying.
God, Carl's a little shit. Wait, do you reckon that bitch is you know that girl, Carl's girlfriend, and that other guy's girlfriend,
Eden, whatever her name is.
JSS chick? Yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
she,
just JSS stands for what is it? Just somehow survive.
Oh yeah, just survived somehow.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Wait, is get close enough. Wait, is she like people are really suspecting she's in with the wolves?
Yep.
Do you reckon she is?
I don't know. I reckon she's run into him, and she knows him, but I don't think she's one.
Because people like saying how she's always escaping over the wall. She might meet up with them, tell them what they're doing and shit. Like how she can escape real easy.
I don't think so. But I don't think her character's finished with either. I think she'll come back up in the season finale.
Do you know what I love? Which was so like a meme that I saw as well, but I was already thinking it. Is that people are more attached to that turtle she ate in 2 seconds than anyone was with Father Gabriel, or anyone is right now with Father Gabriel.
Oh, wait, you don't just eat a tortoise.
Yeah, I know. I felt so bad for it. I was like,
The
fuck.
tortoise had more screen time than like
Morgan.
But yeah, I don't know. It's but there's a lot to come up. You got Negan, which is he's a really bad person. You got Jesus, who's one of the group members from another camp.
I was reading over this thing. Like after I watched the episode tonight, I searched up "Is Glenn really dead?" And then it came up with like pictures of the guy Jesus and Glenn filming on set together in the same scene.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Doesn't Negan have something to do with Glenn's death?
Negan is the one who, in the comics, bashes Glenn's head to a pulp with a baseball bat in front of Maggie in the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually really scared. Ever since you told me about that a couple of years ago, I've been like freaking out because that seems like that's gonna be so dark, that fucking episode.
I've got a fair bit to catch up on the
I
comics.
will leave one.
I read up to like 130, and then I haven't read it for like 2 years, so I've got a fair bit to catch up on. But yeah, so it'd be interesting. Anyway, moving on from The Walking Dead, which is still not on Netflix.
Dude, back on
Walking.
Walking Dead.
Okay,
Do you know how long they're keeping Dr. Dre on for?
He's Heath, and in the comics he's still there, I believe.
Because I absolutely love him. Like, I probably wouldn't love him if he wasn't Dr. Dre.
See, in the comics, Andrea is still alive, and there's no Sasha. And Sasha's becoming that sniper badass chick,
Sasha.
which is what Sasha, which Andrea is in the comics. But in the comics, also, I think it's either Andrea and Rick get their fuck on.
Well, I thought that was.
But Andrea's dead, so that's not going to happen.
She died like
so
3 seasons ago. I think Michonne and Rick.
Michonne and Rick are going to,
They've always had that vibe, though. Ever from about 2 seasons ago, they've always had that vibe that they're going to like cunt.
that vibe. Yeah.
They have had a bit of chemistry between them.
Like the,
Yeah, but Rick's also got that Jessie chick from Alexandria.
Oh yeah, true.
That's true.
Like, do you blame me? Huh? No one gets it. No one gets it. Does any?
Wait, so
Ethan, did you not get it?
Yeah, I got it.
But no one else would fucking get it.
So Sam, you watched all of Orange Is the New Black, didn't you?
I did,
Well,
yes.
I'm sitting
I
out for this
finally.
topic.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I only
Sorry,
finished.
what were you gonna say? Sorry, I didn't. What were you gonna say? You just said what were you gonna? Oh yeah. So what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you and I talked about Walking Dead without Sam for a while, so now we're gonna go to Orange with Sam.
Oh, okay. Because you didn't say anything. You just said, I was a bit confused. Sorry. Yep.
So you haven't watched any of the Walking Dead? Orange Is the New Black, Riley?
No.
Okay.
What's
none
this?
of it at all.
I've been seeing ads for this new show called Wentworth. It's like saying that what Orange is the New Black could have been, or some shit. It's such.
That's. I think it's an Australian one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty
Because
sure it's
I've been
Australian
seeing ads on
women's
it
prison.
on torrent web on websites.
Wentworth. I'm pretty sure it's a remake. I'm just gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure it used to be an old TV series.
Oz.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all my input on
have
this
to Google.
topic. Have a good day.
Anyway, Orange, I finally finished it about a week or two ago, Sam. I like the finish, how they all ran into the
Wait, did your
Into the
mic just
lake.
go
The
really
lake.
shit quality, or is it my internet?
I don't know.
Sam,
yeah,
I'm
Wentworth.
pretty sure it's because I went on the internet.
It's all
Opened up a page.
right. Wentworth, it is an Australian television drama series. Started May last year.
Right.
Contemporary reimagining of a prisoner, which ran on Network 10 in the 70s and 80s.
That's it.
Is filmed in Victoria.
Not true.
Yeah.
Fuck me, lucky I got that fact right.
Yeah, you would have looked a bit like a fuck. Yeah.
I might
Bit of a fuck.
might give that a go. I'll have a check of that, see what it's
Yeah.
like. I like my Orange because Orange is kind of light-hearted. It's not all.
I'm kind of annoyed with that actually. Season 3 didn't do it for me.
It was a bit
Season
weird
1
with
and 2 were pretty
the
good.
used panties business.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam, no offense if you're into that kind of stuff, but
No, I don't know. It added a different
I probably am.
storyline
I like
to
that kind of
just-
stuff. I like. With a bit. I like the.
No, but it's just I miss it being kind of dark.
yeah,
There being
I think
tension. Like everyone seems to be getting along.
I think it'll go there next season with all the staff being under the fire with their jobs and stuff.
yeah.
I think Ruby Rose is what's her name?
Gosh, she's
she's
sexy
gone.
as fuck.
She is though. Yeah.
Her accent really put me off because everyone's American. She wasn't. That annoyed me
Yeah,
in the
but
show.
it's like I don't know.
It's like that
I don't know what
Transformers
it
chick.
is. No, you know who it's like? It's like fucking that girl from Lost.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love fucking that girl from Lost. She's so good.
Kate, Juliet. I don't know who you're talking about.
No, not Kate, not Juliet. The one that had the baby.
Claire.
Claire. That's her.
The baby.
My baby.
Baby.
Oi, guys, wait, guys, I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
Is Lost
Awesome. Yeah.
no?
Worth
Is
the
it
watch? No.
is it like an island that like does what it wants to, like lets people leave or doesn't let people leave, or is it like people surviving on the island? I don't know.
People.
The island is a being.
The island. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
that's-
so that's like Tomb Raider.
I don't know if it is. People are kind of in charge of the island.
Yeah.
Like,
There's the
people
man in black
work
and the
it.
man in white.
I don't know.
You didn't get. What you finished like a season. You went. Yeah. I don't know.
I got halfway through the last season and then I got the shits with
You
it.
got the
It
shits
was
with the
just-
flash sideways.
Yeah, it was like fucking. I just couldn't keep up with the flashes.
I
it
like
was
the time
flashbacks,
travelling.
and then it was like, yeah.
My favorite characters, I really liked Miles and Daniel Faraday. I like those guys. And Benjamin Linus, he was my favorite. I mean, you haven't even
Yeah.
met Benjamin Linus yet, but he was awesome.
Benjamin Linus did grow on me.
You haven't
Towards the
even
end.
met Benjamin Linus.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, back in...
But definitely Kate. Definitely.
Oh,
that's all I'm gonna say. Just Kate.
Kate annoyed the shit out of me, but I would still do things to her.
Mate, I would. If she would take my hand in marriage, that would be great.
Yeah, Lost is one of those shows which is like, I don't know, it started out good. I enjoyed it all the way, but you either hate it or you love it.
Yeah, see, that's a lot of people got annoyed with the adding of characters all the time.
Yeah. There were a lot of characters.
And because, I don't know, the fucking... Something about the character development, you really need to just focus on one group of characters, and while they're trying to develop the other stories of different characters getting added in all the time, it's hard to follow. So that's one thing that kind of annoyed me about it, but apart from that, like, it's an alright show.
Do you remember Shannon?
Shannon.
The hot blonde. She was dating Saeed.
Fuck, yeah, she was cute.
Remember how she
was
died?
She wasn't actually... Oh, no, that was a different chick that wasn't actually dead.
Anna Lucia Cortez.
Oh, yeah, she shot her.
Yeah, I didn't like her. No, she did. Michael shot her.
Michael... Oh, yeah, that's right. No,
And then Libby.
Michael shot Libby.
And Anna Lucia Cortez.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't like her.
I didn't like Mr. Echo. Podcast.
But that,
So I got to Riley's place I got to Riley's place this afternoon, and he's out on his driving lesson.
oh,
And because I know the password to his laptop, I started playing some video games. And then I thought,
oh,
no, let's check if his Facebook's logged in. So I went ahead and it was surely logged in. So
yep.
I decided that Riley wanted to be a dinosaur.
oh.
So
Is that what his cover photo went to? Did you do that?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a bit fucking
I put
weird. That's not really Riley's.
I put a status up saying roar. I found who I am now. I want to be a dinosaur. And then Daniel commented, proud of you, mate. And I'm like, thanks. It took a lot of courage. Then I uploaded a picture of Barney and said, this is my family now.
Oh my god.
And then I changed his profile picture to a random man in a dinosaur suit. And then I made his cover photo of a dinosaur saying roar. Is someone playing Minecraft?
Riley's playing Minecraft.
I'm bored. I don't know you guys can do
I
that.
wasn't allowed to play League of Legends, mate. You're not allowed to play fucking Minecraft.
I've been playing Minecraft this whole goddamn time.
Wow. Are you
Oh,
serious?
fuck.
Oh.
Guys, I'm playing this bloody mod, and there's a bloody big ass bear in my backyard.
So I'm thinking for like an intro kind of thing. I don't know. Do we have a song? Should we just
I
start?
reckon the
Or should we have a...
old ABC theme song.
Well, I was
Man,
thinking,
man,
what about
man,
like
man,
we
man.
start with what is it? Or what about like they took our day?
No, I feel like that's just no.
Huh?
Larry!
Who's this Larry fella?
Oh, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah,
you don't watch Impractical
not really.
Jokers.
Or
No.
what about Impractical Jokers?
That's what I said. You little fuck. Oh my god, a bear just killed me.
Wait, so earlier
Oh,
this
fuck.
week was October 21st, 2015. What's that mean, Riley?
That means Doc.
That means
Marty.
Doc.
That means
Doc and Marty.
Marty came to California, Hill Valley, California, sometime on that day.
That's it.
And do you know
so,
what he did?
It's pretty cool.
what did he do?
What did he do? He saved his child and his daughter and stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say his daughter. You know, in the movie, the daughter is played by him.
Oh no,
Dressed
she's
as-
not.
Yeah, it is. Go
What?
back and look. The daughter
It's a-
in Back to the Future 2 is Michael J. Fox dressed as a girl.
Yeah, well, it does look
should
abnormally male. That's what I was like. I've always been curious about, but like, fuck, that doesn't look like a girl. But I'll
Abnormally
accept
male.
it for the sake of the movie.
I've never...
You know what's cool though about that? Lots of things that they predicted in the movie actually happened.
like,
Yeah, but then again, lots of things
Two
didn't.
basketball teams. Yeah,
Two-
but
Two basketball
like-
teams. Did they predict that?
the two basketball teams. The ones that won the finals in
What, the Cubs?
The Cubs,
Cubs
that's
are baseball.
basketball. Oh, my god,
That's
I hate
baseball.
Look,
Oh
I'll be
my
honest, I've never
God.
actually seen the movie, but the two teams that predicted would win something
Oh my
did win.
God.
No, they
Actually,
didn't.
The one team.
The season
Actually,
isn't
fucking
even
fucking
over
God.
yet.
Okay. How about you shut the fuck up? Let's just beat that out, okay? I don't want to sound like a dick. But, alright, this
too
is one
late.
thing. Nike has
Nike,
released
yes. Yeah, Nike came out with
self-tying shoes.
self-tightening
Yeah.
shoelaces.
But they're not.
There's a
they're
hover
not.
car in development.
A hover
Oh
car.
my god, guys.
Hover
Okay,
car,
stop.
and there's
Stop. Okay, first of all, they didn't make the self-lacing shoes. If you watched the video, Michael J. Fox got the very first pair, and they're buttons. They're not self-lacing. They're automatic. You put them on, they'll fit.
Yeah, you press a button, but they tighten themselves.
Yeah, you have to hold the a loosen and tighten button down, right?
Hey, it's still pretty cool.
And they make the loudest noise ever. And
That's
with
so-
hoverboard cars, they haven't even made a proper hoverboard yet. Like
Well,
they've made one.
that's-
They
It's,
have, though. They have.
it's in like stage of like they've got the what's it called? The
Yeah,
demo.
it hasn't
demo?
been released. It's like, yeah. It's like the hover car.
And
It's
one
just in
big thing.
development still.
One big thing that people forget to mention. They haven't made a
Um,
time machine, have they?
Ah, that's where, yeah.
That's
Or
where-
unless
where-
unless Back to the Future is a documentary and it happened, but no one knows because the government is keeping it low. conspiracy out of 10.
These
So-
are real stoner thoughts. These are just these are
Well-
deep.
I'm enjoying this. Wait, hold up. Hold on. I have a question. I have a question though. Do Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, do they know that it's a real thing, or are they just assuming it's just all for fun? Next time we can talk about Shaquille O'Neal.
And
Get
on,
real Shaquille O'Neal.
on that note, we thank you for listening to our first Unnamed Podcast. We'll think of a name eventually. Otherwise, we could just keep it as the Unnamed Podcast because it's a pretty cool name.
Actually, it's not, but whatever you think.
What?
Anyway, so I'm Ethan.
I'm Sam.
I'm not that stage fright anymore. I'm Riley.
And thank you for listening or not listening. I don't really care. This has been fun.
Thank you for at least looking at it on the page. Thanks for looking at it and scrolling
Just-
past it.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't actually see it, just thanks for scrolling past it.
Yeah, thanks for.
It's been an awesome roller coaster ride of emotions and tears and laughter.
It's been.
And I feel like we can do this all again one time soon.
But for now, it's the end.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye, goodbye. But now it's time to go. But hey,
Dun, dun, dun,
very
dun.
soon I know. Very soon I know.
That's the
Goodbye, goodbye.
It's the
good
power
friends,
of
goodbye,
love.
Goodbye.
dun, 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 dun,
Alright, see yous.
Wait, are we going?
Yep. Bye. I'm ending the podcast now.
So what do I do now? Do I stop it as well?